Here's another example for our linear homogeneous differential equation. So solve the general and particular solution of this given differential equation, but this time is also um, in term of it's also in term of differential equator operator d squared minus 2d minus 3 y is equal to 0. So, and by the way, also we have this initial condition that when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 4, and our first derivative of y is equal to 0. So, as you can see, uh, since we have this variable x here, then automatically our variables are y and x. So, going back, first we need to transform this operator into auxiliary equation. So we have m squared minus 2d minus 3 is just equal to 0. And next step is we need to find the roots. I mean, this is m. Okay, so we need to find the roots by factoring it out. So we have m, we need a number that if we multiply it by each other, we have a negative 3, and if we add it, we have a negative 2. So, of course, we have negative 3 and m as equal 1 is equal to 0. So, let's check. So, first multiply this. So, we have m squared. Then, so we have plus m, and also this part. So, we have negative minus 3m. Then lastly, we have this part. Okay, so we have minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so we have m squared, m minus 3m, we have negative 2m minus 3 is equal to 0. So as you can see, this is equal to this one. So our simplification or the factoring is correct. So we have m minus 3m plus 1 is equal to 0 is just equal to m squared minus 2m minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so next step, we need to get the roots. So to get the roots further, we need to equate these terms one by one equal to 0. So we have m minus 3 is equal to 0, so therefore m is equal to 3. And then we have m plus 1 is equal to 0, so we have m is equal to negative 1. So our roots are m sub 1 is equal to negative 1 and m sub 2 is equal to 3. Okay? Then using our case 1, our general solution is equal to y is equal to c sub 1 e negative x plus c sub 2 e 3x. Since we have two distinct real roots, negative 1 and 3. Okay? So now, after getting the general solution, we still need to find the particular solution given that when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, I mean y is equal to 4 and y prime is equal to 0. So since we have first derivative here, let's get the first derivative of our general solution, y. Okay. So therefore, y is equal to C1e, let me rewrite it first, plus C2e 3x. Okay, so to get the first derivative, of course, we have y prime is equal to the derivative of this term. So we have get the negative number, so negative C1e negative x. And also, for this term, we have plus 3C2e 3x. Yeah, 3x. Okay. So now we have the general solution as well as its first derivative. Okay. So let us now substitute the values. X is equal to 0, y is equal to 4 from for this general solution. So we have y is equal to, so substitute to our general solution, our initial condition that x is equal to 0, y is equal to 4. So therefore, we have 4 is our y is equal to g sub 1 e negative 0 plus c sub 2 e 3 times 0. Okay, so we have e raised to 0 is just 1, and this is also 3 times 0 is 0, so e raised to 0 is also 1, right? So simply we have 4 is equal to c sub 1 plus c sub 2. Okay, so say we have our equation 1. And also we need to substitute to our first derivative that when x is equal to 0, y prime is equal to 0. Okay, so we have, therefore we have 0 is equal to negative c sub 1 e negative 0 plus 3 c sub 2 e 3 times 0. Okay, so once again we can cancel this out since e raised to 0 is just 1. Okay, so simply we have 0 is equal to negative c1 plus 3c2. Okay, so we have two equations, two unknown. We have two equations, two unknown. So we can get the unknown values for c1 and c2 by, it depends upon you if you want to by substitution or by elimination. So let's try by elimination. So we have c1 plus c2 minus this equation 2. 0 is equal to negative c1 plus 3c2. Since we have a negative here, so let's just plus this so we can cancel out c1. So we have 4 plus 0 is equal to 0 is equal to c1 plus negative c1, so we have 0 plus c2 plus 3c2, so we have 4c2. So we have 4 is equal to 4c2, and we can get the value of c2 by dividing both sides by 4. So therefore, c2 is equal to just 4 over 4 or 1. Okay, and since we have the value of 1, we can substitute it um, on equations 1 or 2. So it depends upon you. Okay, so let's try to substitute it in equation 1. So we have, so equation 1, so we have, therefore 4 is equal to C1 plus our C2 is 1. Okay, so therefore C1 is just 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. Okay, so therefore C1 is equal to 3. Okay, so now we know the values of C1 and C2. Then we can substitute it in our general solution to get the particular solution. So therefore, then the particular solution would be C1 is, y is equal to, our C1 is 3. So we have 3e negative x plus our C2 is just 1. So we have 1e 3x, or simply e raised to 3x. So this is now our final answer for the particular solution of the given differential equation.